Have you ever considered the impact of a forgotten promise? It's a common occurrence, isn't it? We make promises with the best of intentions, full of conviction and sincerity. Yet life happens, priorities shift, and those promises sometimes get lost in the shuffle. Let's consider a simple example: a childhood pact, a solemn vow made between two young friends to always stay in touch, no matter where life takes them. Fast forward a few decades, and that promise is a distant memory, overshadowed by the demands of adult life. The disappointment and hurt that come from such forgotten promises, though often unspoken, can be profound. It's a sting of betrayal, a breach of trust, a wound that may never truly heal. It's a reminder that our words carry weight, that our commitments matter. What may seem insignificant can bear significant weight in our lives and relationships. But what happens when a forgotten promise creates a ripple effect beyond the person it was initially made to? Let's delve into the broader implications of such an occurrence. Picture this: a politician standing in front of a crowd, promising a better tomorrow. Yet as time passes, the promises become mere echoes, lost in the wind. This isn't just about one person's disappointment or disillusionment. It's about the collective trust of a community, a society, a nation. When a promise is broken, it doesn't just affect the person to whom it was made. It reverberates, rippling outwards, shaking the foundations of trust and faith. The broken promise of a politician leads to wide-scale disillusionment, a loss of faith not just in the person but in the system. It erodes the very fabric of trust that holds our society together. A single forgotten promise can, in fact, shake the faith of an entire community. So, how do we mend the bridges burnt by our forgotten promises? It's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point. Redemption might seem like a far-off concept, but it's often closer than we think. Take the story of a friend of mine, for instance. He'd broken a promise, one that had left his relationship with a loved one in tatters. But instead of letting that be the end of it, he chose to face it head-on. He didn't just apologize, he showed sincerity and remorse. He proved through actions that he was committed to making things right. This path to redemption wasn't easy. It took time, patience, and a whole lot of courage. But his story serves as a reminder that we can all make amends if we're willing to put in the effort. Remember, while a forgotten promise can leave a scar, an earnest apology and sincere effort to make amends can start the healing process.